Tent Ridge. We're doing this one clockwise. We already got lost near the beginning because the trail forks. And
she couldn't read the map.
Yes. So we were kind of bushwhacking for a bit, but we made it. We got to the right trail and we are headed up right now. The mosquitoes are starting to come out though. So I will see you guys soon in the next clip. I think this one is about 10K according to all trails, but we went a little bit further. So I'll see you guys soon.
I got you and your vibes in my mind, I can't get them out, no matter how hard I try. I need you and your heart next to mine, yeah, I'm all about keeping it you and I. When you're here, you spark chemical reactions, your aura strikes like lightning. Got no words, I'm just drowning in attraction. Only one way to describe it. It's electric, can you feel it? You got the only touch that takes me high. It's electric, I'm up in my feelings. Got double feeling 'cause it looks tonight. It's electric.
Just a little bit of an update. It started raining, but we are just at the Scramble section now, and the views are really beautiful already, so I can't wait to reach the summit. Okay, so we made it to the first part of the ridge. The view is already just so beautiful, so I can't imagine what it's going to be like when we get to the summit. We're almost at the weather station. Right now, at this point, I feel like I should put my poles away and put my gloves on, my scrambling gloves, because there's quite a little bit of rocky sections ahead of me. So I'll show you guys what that looks like right now, and I'll see you soon.
feeling behind my eyes. You stood out 'cause you were in red. Then, against my intentions, I let you turn me violet instead. Summer high, met you in August. New York, back to my cold apartment. Distance sucks, but at least I'm still with you. White out skies, middle November. You and I, flights to wherever. I don't mind, as long as it's with you. As long as it's with you.
Hey guys, so we made it to the weather station at Tentridge. We just stopped here for some food. We climbed that. So I'll see you guys soon in the next clip.
At the festival that we met at, where you were just a face in a crowd. And now I can't imagine me with anybody else. As we close out the night underneath the lilac sky. Summer high, met you in August. New York, back to my cold apartment. Distance sucks, but at least I'm still with you. White out skies, middle November. You and I, flights to wherever. I don't mind, as long as it's with you. 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 Next year will be close. I will wait as long as it's for you. I'm used to waiting. Are you? Would you be waiting there too? I'm used to.
So it looks like it's gonna rain, but this view is amazing with the clouds behind me. I love it. So we're on our way down. We're 6.3K according to my Garmin. guys, welcome to my after hike summary for Tentridge Horseshoe. So this hike has been on my bucket list for a very long time. I would say at least since 2020 when I first discovered this hike. It's been on my list of hikes to do, and I finally was able to get to it this year, and I'm so happy. We actually did it on a day where we didn't get a smoky view, which was nice. We just missed the Jasper fire by like a week. I was really glad to have been able to do this on a clear day. It made the hike absolutely amazing. And I know that I've done some stunning hikes this season. Even last year, I've done a lot of stunning hikes. I know it's not the most beautiful hike that I've ever done, because the most beautiful hike I've ever done is still Garibaldi. It's still Panorama Ridge. That hike was incredible. But this one, oh my gosh, it is a stunner. This one is beautiful as well. We did the loop clockwise, which is the easier way. If you do it counterclockwise, you're going to have to down climb, and down climbing is not my favorite. I prefer scrambling up things versus down climbing things. If I can do something where it's a loop and I can avoid down climbing altogether, like I will do that 100%. I'll go the steep way up. I'll do whatever it takes to avoid down climbing, because it's not a favorite thing that I like doing. So this one was 11.4K with an elevation gain of 847 meters, which is nothing too crazy. I feel like most of the hikes that I've done this summer have been over 1,000-meter gain. This one was 847, so it was not that bad, honestly. However, the weather on the day we did this hike was kind of a little bit ridiculous. So we went on a rainy-ish day. Like, we knew that there was a chance of rain, but I was hoping to miss the rain altogether. We still got the rain. So we got through the whole Scramble section pretty quickly, in my personal opinion. Like, it wasn't that bad. My friend is scared of heights. I love how the All Trails description of this trail says, if anybody wants to conquer their fear of heights, do this hike. I mean, I'm not disagreeing with you, but I still think my friend's scared of heights even after doing this one. So it does have a scramble section, and like I said, I highly recommend doing this clockwise if you are scared of heights, if you're not comfortable scrambling, if you don't like down climbing, do this clockwise. It's a lot easier. So the scramble section has a tiny bit of exposure, just like one exposed section to note. I don't think that it was too complicated or hard or technical, none of that stuff. Well, I guess technical in a sense that, you know, there is exposure on that one little tiny section, and that's it. Like, you're not gonna be risking your life to do this hike, if that makes sense. So there's that. I'm one of those people that I like scrambling. I like a little bit of exposure for the most part. I do like, you know, being able to film the sketchy sections and everything like that. I don't know, that's just me. I'm weird, but I don't mind heights at all. My friend is complete opposite of me. She just does not like heights. And of course, yeah, her experience with this one was a little bit different. After you reach kind of like the mid scramble section, I would suggest you take some photos here, because the views from this part are beautiful. You start to get views of Spray Lakes, all of that good stuff. It is so beautiful on Tentridge. I can't explain to you how beautiful it is until you actually do it. So we continue to walk along the ridge up to the weather station, and that is where we stopped for lunch. Highly recommend stopping here to eat your food, because there is a nice little cement area around the weather station that you can sit on comfortably, enjoy your food and all of that good stuff. That's where I did my time lapses. And then after that, you're going to be climbing again. So you're going to exit the weather station, go down a hill, and then you're gonna go up again. So when you go up again, when you've reached the top of that section, that is the summit of this hike. That is the highest part of the hike, and you're done with basically the scrambly bits. Anything steep or anything like that, you're done from that point on, which is good. So once you've reached that part, the views, oh my gosh, like, you didn't think that they would get any better, but they do. So you can see Tryst Lake, which is another hike, and it is a beautiful like turquoisey emeraldy green color below you. I didn't know that lake was so small. At least it looks small from where we were on Tent Ridge, but that is a hike all on its own if you guys want to do that one. It's an easy one. So you can see that. You can see Spray Lakes, of course, still from there. And you can kind of see the view from Smutwood area from up there. And then from there, you kind of walk along the ridge a little bit, which is nothing too sketchy or anything. There's some rocky sections to get you to the true ridge of the Horseshoe, where it's just all a big open grass field with no exposure or anything like that. Well, exposure as in like there's no trees, but not like sketchy knife edge ridge type of exposure. And then so I highly recommend when you get to this point, also again, stop for photos, because you are definitely getting some really amazing views. If you wait all the way to the end of the Horseshoe before you go down, then that view is incredible as well. You get, you know, mountain views galore, lake views galore. It's so pretty up there. However, that is when it started to rain for us, or when the skies looked incredibly sketchy, like it was gonna open up and start thundering and lightning and all of that good stuff. So I did snap a couple photos and some videos of that part, but you know, like we hiked down in the rain basically. The sky looks so moody and beautiful in my photos, even though it was sketchy and scary. It had like storm clouds in it, and you're on the other side of the Horseshoe and you're basically gonna loop around to the bottom to your car. However, this section in the rain, this was not fun. So not only was it raining, it was storming, of course. It was windy. The wind picked up all the dirt off the trail, blew it around. I got dust in my eye. I didn't wear sunglasses that day because I left them in my car. So I literally had dust in my lashes, in my eye, in my ears. It was pretty gross. It started to get really ridiculously windy to the point where I thought I was gonna lose my hat, and I almost did. And you guys know how I love my Lululemon hat. It's my favorite hat. So it's become my favorite hat now for hiking. And if I lost another one of my hats, guys, like, no. So I just basically took that off, put on an emergency blanket, threw all of my electronics and stuff into a waterproof bag, and then stuffed it in my lunch kit, and then stuffed it in my backpack. So I kind of stopped right before it started raining, continued down, and it was just a muddy, soupy, slippery mess all the way down until it finally stopped raining when we were almost at the bottom, which was a little bit ridiculous. If this has been on your bucket list for a while, you do have, you know, a little bit of time left before, you know, before it starts snowing and the trail is unsafe. Definitely go and check this one out. It is really amazing and you won't regret it. So that is pretty much it for this video. If you guys are not already subscribed, please go ahead, click the subscribe button below. I upload 3 times a week, Sunday, Wednesday, and Friday, and I will see you guys soon. Bye.
I let you deeper